Welcome to Symbols and Synchronicity, the place where we listen to the quiet language of the world and remember our place within its ancient rhythm. Today, we are looking at a sudden geometry that may have appeared on your lawn, the mushroom circle, or what the historic inhabitants of the British Isles called the fairy ring. You walk into your yard, perhaps intent on the morning chores or the simple maintenance of your property, but you find that the earth has been busy while you slept. A perfect, animate circle has risen from the dark. In our modern dream, we are taught to see this as a biological occurrence, a natural feature of the lawn, but the spirit recognizes it as a shimmer in the veil. This is an invitation to set down the heavy tools of your routine and acknowledge that your land is not just a surface you own. It is a living canvas, a page upon which Mother Nature herself writes a message. The circle is a boundary where the dream of the day meets the mystery of the deep earth. It asks you to stop, to breathe, and to consider that you are standing at the edge of a threshold you did not create, but are now called to witness. In the folklore of Britain and Ireland, these rings were known as the dancing grounds of the good people, people you and I may know as the fairies. The stories tell us that while we were lost in the sleep of the night, hidden beings gathered to tread a circle into the soil, weaving a rhythm that remains visible long after the dancers have vanished. To the people of those islands, these were not patches of ground to be conquered or mowed away. They were sacred footprints. There is an ancient caution attached to these sites, a warning whispered through generations. Never step inside. The old stories speak of fairy time, a distortion of reality where a single minute spent within the ring could cost a human a decade of their life in the world outside. This is a poetic way of describing a profound truth, that crossing this boundary removes you from the shared dream of your community and pulls you into a different logic entirely. It is a reminder that some spaces belong to the wild, and that the rules of our human world carry no weight once we breach the threshold of the other. To respect the ring is to acknowledge that we are guests in a world that does not only belong to us. It belongs to the good people too. When we look at this circle, we are looking at the architecture of a thin place. In the geography of the spirit, a portal is a location where the veil between worlds has worn translucent, allowing the breath of the deep earth to seep into our waking lives. The mushroom ring serves as the physical frame for this doorway. It carves out a sanctuary of otherness in the middle of a mundane landscape, creating a sacred interior where the logic of the forest floor supersedes the logic of the fence line. Within this perimeter, the dream of the day, our lists, our worries, our sense of ownership, begins to dissolve. The ring is a manifestation of a different dream entirely, one that has been pulsing beneath the soil for eons. By appearing in your yard, the portal offers a bridge between your personal story and the vast, impersonal intelligence of the wild. It is a reminder that the world is not a flat surface to be walked upon, but a layered reality, and you are currently standing on the roof of a hidden kingdom. When we find ourselves at the edge of this portal, we face a choice of integrity. To step inside the ring is to act from a desire for possession, to try and grab the mystery for ourselves, to make the sacred a part of our own small story. But the path of awareness asks something different of us. It asks for the discipline of the witness. By choosing to stay on the outside of the circle, we honor the agreement of reciprocity. We recognize that the life within that boundary has a right to its own journey, independent of our touch or our curiosity. This act of restraint is where the true magic resides. When you offer the circle your attention without demanding to enter it, you are giving a gift of respect to the earth. In return, the portal offers you the gift of true sight. You begin to understand that the most profound way to belong to a place is not to occupy it, but to witness it with an impeccable heart. Staying outside the ring is not a rejection of the mystery. It is a way of keeping the mystery alive, ensuring that the doorway remains open for the next time the earth chooses to speak to you. In time, the sun and the wind will do their work, and the mushrooms will return to the dark soil from which they rose. The physical circle will vanish, but the threshold it created in your awareness remains. You have looked upon a doorway and chosen to honor the boundary. That is a victory for the spirit. by choosing to see the sacred in your own backyard, you have broken the old agreement that magic only exists in far-off places. You are now a person who knows that the earth is always watching, always dreaming, and always inviting you into a deeper conversation. Carry this sense of the portal with you as you move back into the routines of your day. The yard is no longer just grass, and you are no longer simply a tenant of the land. You are a witness to its mysteries. Thank you for joining us at Symbols and Synchronicity. If this exploration of the Earth's hidden languages resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue to listen to the whispers of the world. Until we meet again at the next threshold, stay awake to the signs and keep your heart open to the synchronicity of the living Earth.